Good morning, everyone. It's Andrew Parnell from Early Bird. It's March Madness. That's an exciting time of the year. Today, we get to learn about what can March Madness tell us about our business. How can we use data to learn about it? Well, let's say that we work at an admissions office at a university, and we want to know how March Madness might affect our admissions. So what we want to look at is using a hypothesis testing to see, does our performance in March Madness, how far our team goes through the tournament, affect or increase how many students are going to be applying this year in the fall? It's a very fair question to ask. For some schools that might be an impact. So we'll use hypothesis testing and our data in our database to figure this out. So basically what we'll do is we'll write out this question, and then using our database we'll plot the how far we did, a score for how far we were in the NCAA tournament versus how many applicants we had that next fall, and we'll do that historically. So we'll look at all the years that we've been in the tournament, or since the tournament has started and we have data for, and the number of admissions we had that year, and we'll plot that out. And what we're looking for is to see, is there a statistical significance to the difference if we perform better? So let's say if we made the Sweet 16, is there a significant impact above 95% accuracy that increased our admissions that fall? That's really what we want to test. Basically, what we'll get out of that algorithm is we'll get two things. We'll get one, a simple yes or no. Is this statistically significant at all? Yes, there was a difference. No, there wasn't a significant difference. And then two, we'll get sort of a weight or a measure of how much of a difference it was. Because, for example, there may be a significance that it did increase our admission rate, but if it only increased our admissions by 1% or 2%, that might not be very important. So we need to have a weight of how significant it is actually as well, in addition to whether it is or not. So that's the admission we can run. We'll run that test, we'll get that back, and we'll see, okay, we performed well in this tournament. We can see that over time, the better we do in the tournament, the more admissions we get, and it has this much of an impact. And that can be useful information for running your business. Now, there's two kind of important things we need to do in there just to make sure we're running this right. First, the more data you have, the better. So for example, if you only have 2 years of information, we only know how we did last year and the year before, we're not really going to get we're not going to get enough data to prove any significance. So the more data you have, the more years of data you have, the better you can make a prediction on that. And secondly, you want to be able to control for other variables in there. So for example, a school like UMBC that is a smaller school and just upset the #1 seed might see a larger impact than somebody like Kentucky, who's a bigger school and has more impact and has better performance over time historically, might see less of an impact. So it's important to control for those variables in whatever algorithm you put together for that. So that's all for today. I'd love to hear in the comments more about how you may have used hypothesis testing in your business, and look forward to talking to you again soon. Have a good one.